Hello friends, it is finally doing like pretty decent weather for me to go out and hike during one of my off days. So I'm looking forward to see what I can find today. It's gonna go up to 70, it's currently 63 degrees. So I think that's already pretty good to see possibly snakes out basking. There's a ton of leopard frogs calling from this wetland here, as well as some chorus frogs that I've heard here and there. So that's already pretty promising. I mean, in terms of herps, you know, at least stuff is out. But yeah, let's get going. We'll see if we can find stuff. Literally as soon as I stopped recording, I saw a snake burrow somewhere around here. If I had to guess, it was a cottonmouth. It looked pretty big. So, well, that's already pretty promising. Hopefully that's not just a bait, but we'll see if we can find stuff as we keep hiking. Well, we have acquired the first snake of the hike and the first hiked snake of the year as well, and it's a pretty healthy big eastern ribbon snake. That's pretty awesome. I thought they were a garter snake, honestly, because they were like kind of chunky big from far away. No, it's a ribbon snake. That's pretty neat. Not the snake that I expected to be the first hiked snake, but I'll gladly take that. That's awesome. Look how pretty this guy is. Very shiny too. Wow. So eastern ribbon snakes, I've probably, if you have seen other videos where I've shown these guys have a really weird range in Tennessee. They've really only been found in like a few counties here and there, so they're actually pretty tough snakes to find. This area where I'm at, it's probably like the best area to see them. I've seen a couple already. Last year I got my lifer, which was pretty awesome, and you can see that in a different video I recorded. But look at this guy, he's so pretty. I'll get some quick shots of this guy and probably get a better recording with my camera. But pretty happy about that because I was getting worried. It had been like a solid maybe 40 minutes since I last saw the cottonmouth, or what I think was a cottonmouth. So getting a ribbon snake is a very, very nice surprise. All right, gonna get some quick shots. Wow, I feel like just a couple of months of not handling snakes and I'm already pretty rusty when it comes to like positioning them for pictures. But this guy is cooperating now. They were a little bit more active, but I think they have definitely calmed down. I'll just take some more quick shots here and there and let them go real quick in just a couple of minutes. Look how pretty they are. Look at that face. So cool. Alright. Yeah, I'll just take some more quick pictures and let them go. Well, here's another herp that I haven't shown this year yet, I don't think. It's northern cricket frog. They're super common in these swampy areas though, so I'm sure we will see plenty more of these guys. But this one is super pretty. It's a very pronounced green at the top, and it's a pretty pattern too, so I'll obviously just let them be, but I thought I'd show it off. Pretty cool. Well, here we have a pretty green tree frog. You'd expect them to be very brownish looking during the winter, but this one's super green. So pretty. Yeah, these guys are not super common to see during the winter. Sometimes you can flip them and again they look pretty brown. But this one was chilling on a stick. It was very pretty. I guess something that I have mentioned in other videos too, but it's worth mentioning again, is that these guys have been very successful at expanding their range here in Tennessee. Pretty much every year there's a new county record where they hadn't seen before, and now they're like going through the good majority of the state. I'm very excited to see what developments happen this year with these guys. I love them. They're definitely one of my favorite frogs here in the state. They're definitely the most colorful from what I can think off the top of my mind, but I really like the green. So yeah, alright, I'll put them back where I found them. Well, I did some creek walking for a little bit, but I didn't find anything. I figured I wasn't going to. It was just worth a try. So no water snakes basking on the bank just yet, but that's probably gonna be coming up soon. Right now it's 70 degrees. It's actually warmed up a lot more than the forecast said. And it's gonna get up to 74, give it or take. So it's possible we'll see some more snake movement. We'll have to see though. If you focus really hard and use your imagination a little bit, there is a cottonmouth over there. That's their head, but they're like so far inside that it's really hard to tell. I mean, I know they're a cottonmouth for sure, but it's hard to get, you know, decent footage of this guy. Oh well, hopefully we'll get one outside, but honestly, I don't know. Since we haven't gotten one at this point, but we'll see. Remember that I told you to use your imagination down there? Because there is a cottonmouth. You can see it a little bit better now. I got some leaves out. But on that process, I uncovered this little guy that was burrowed under the leaf litter. Much closer and actually outside. And like, yeah, pretty much invisible because they were under leaf litter. That's insane. It's crazy how these guys just go super unnoticed. It's the same thing with copperheads too, where, you know, they just burrow under the leaf litter and they're super hard to see. But they're in a perfect position for pictures, so I'll get some quick shots real quick. Quick shots real quick, yeah. Anyway, pretty neat. I'll get back to you in just a sec. And cover them a little bit more. They didn't run away. I'll try to cover them back up in just a second. This guy is super pretty. You'd expect to see a lot of these snakes in shed, but the couple of snakes that I've seen this year have been out of shed, which is nice. So the garter snake from the last video, and this cottonmouth and the ribbon snake were all super pretty, very shiny. And yeah, I'll just leave this guy be. I'll probably try to cover them back up, but I don't want to disturb them too much. And we'll see if we can find something else. If not, I'm already pretty satisfied with, you know, 2 species of snakes in February. That's probably as best as you can ask. So I'll take that. I'll try to cover them back up and keep going. Alright, I think I'm just about ready to call it. It's like 1 PM, so still pretty early, but I'm pretty tired. So I want to just take a break for the rest of the day. But I'll try again tomorrow. It's gonna be good weather tomorrow, so I'll be back out again, and hopefully we'll get to see some more stuff. I'll see you then. Hello friends, it's the next day and frankly it is very cloudy. It's still, I believe, 70 degrees according to the forecast at least. It doesn't feel super cold, so it's not as good as it was yesterday, but I think we still may have a chance for snakes. So yeah, I'll get back to you all if I see anything, but let's get started. Well, it took a little bit longer than I thought it was going to, but I just found my first ring-necked snake of the year. Probably last year's baby. This little guy is super small, as you can probably see. It's very cute. You probably cannot see it super well in camera, but their belly is like very much closer to an orange than it is a yellow. But on camera it does look kind of like a yellow. But it's a very pretty little guy. I'll just let them go. Hopefully we'll see some more. I'm actually kind of surprised I didn't see any of them yesterday. But yeah, I'll let them go back under the rock and keep going. Well, there's another ring-necked right under that rock. I'm gonna leave them like in situ like this. This is how I flip them. That's pretty neat. I'm glad this one didn't run away immediately, so I may get some quick shots of them. And hey, second ring-necked pretty quick succession. I guess this overcast weather, 70 degrees, is much nicer than it was yesterday for flipping stuff. But yeah, I'll take some quick shots, and well, if they crawl, yeah, whatever, I'll just let them go. That's fine. Alright, I'll put the rock back. Well, here is the third ring-necked already. They're all chilling near this area. Well, maybe we'll get to flip some more of these then. I didn't expect today to be like a particularly good flipping day, but it may turn out a little bit better than what I thought, which is nice. Another very small little guy. I'll just let them go back under the rock. There we go. Alright, sweet. we'll see what else we can flip. Hopefully we flip some more diversity of snakes too. Oh, fourth ring snake, cannot speak, ring-necked snake, just littered on the ground. I took a nice picture of them, so I'll probably show it. It's a very pretty one. Fourth one of the day. We'll see if we can get some more stuff. There's a cottonmouth in there. You can see their tail. I just saw their head, but it seems like I accidentally startled them, so they may go farther in. And there's no way I get this snake out. Oh, never mind, there's their head. They're just going back into the probably hibernaculum. Farther back. That is pretty neat. Alright, well, second species of the day. Not exactly where I expected to see a cottonmouth, like chilling, because they were in very like a vertical position, but that was neat. Alright. Sweet, second species of the day. So far it's been pretty productive already, so I'm pretty happy about that. Yeah, let's keep going. Well, certainly not expect this again. An eastern ribbon snake, a little, well, much smaller than the one that I got yesterday. I think this guy was basking somewhere over there. I say that because I went to flip these rocks and they really only moved once I got a little bit close, and I saw them move, and that's when I went to grab them. Thankfully they didn't move super fast, so I was able to get a little hand on them. Very slim little guy. I'll take some quick shots because I actually love these species. I think they're super pretty, and then probably let them go here shortly and keep going. But that's the third species for the day, so it's already been quite a productive day, honestly, more than I expected. But this overcast weather tends to be pretty good for these little guys. Alright, get some quick shots and let them go. Well, this guy's cooperating a lot more than the one yesterday, so I'll take that. That means that I'll get done with this guy a little bit quicker than the one yesterday. So yeah, but I wanted to showcase them one last time before I move on. But look at how pretty they are. Very tiny little eastern ribbon snake. Alright, I will let them go now and let's keep going. Maybe we'll see some more stuff. There's another cottonmouth in there, but I just kind of startled them, so it seems like they may retreat farther back, but I'll leave them be. Pretty neat. Hopefully we'll see one outside, although we did see one yesterday outside, like a little baby, so that was nice. But maybe we'll get another one today. Let's keep going. Well, here's my first snake crossing a trail. It's a ring-necked snake. Pretty big actually. I'll just help them out. I'm not gonna stress them too much. But I already lost count how many ring-necked, but whichever ring-necked of the day, that's pretty cool. Alright, I'll help them cross and keep going. Okay, so it's super windy, but I feel really good about this one. I saw where they went under the leaf litter, and I just went for a Hail Mary and got like the entire leaf litter, and they were still there, so I was able to catch them. This is either a broad-headed or a common 5-line. They do have an enlarged scale on their tail. It's one of the ways to differentiate between common 5-line and southeastern. But yeah, then the other ways would be scale counting the labials, plus seeing if they have post-labials or not, which I'm not sure about this one. I'll check in just a second. But look at this guy, it's very pretty. Super small skink. So I'll check what species they are and then let them go. They do have 4 labial scales on both sides, but I cannot see if they have post-labials or not. I may have to check like in further editing, because they're, I mean, this guy's so small that it's hard to tell whether there's post-labials or not. But I'm gonna go with common 5-line for now. But I'll correct that if it's not that in post-editing. But yeah, I'll just let this little guy crawl back under the leaf litter. Bye. Yeah, see, like, I just saw them crawl back, and they're somewhere in there, and I just stuck my hand in there. It was able to grab them. Pretty cool, not what I expected to find, and definitely not what I expected to catch, so I'll take that. Well, would you look at that, a second eastern ribbon snake for the day. I don't know how I was able to grab this guy because they were escaping that way, and there's like a hole there, and I was just able to grab them before they went in. I think they were going in anyway. This guy is so pretty, more or less the same size as the previous one, so definitely smaller than the one that I got yesterday, but very pretty nonetheless. Could maybe use a shed to get rid of like this dirt, but you know, that's how it is when you find snakes during winter. But yeah, I'll take some quick shots of this little guy and then let them go. It's so windy, as you can probably tell, but it's pretty warm actually, like it's almost 75 degrees, so these guys are still out. And yeah, I'll let this guy go shortly after some pictures. Well, this guy was a pain to set up for pictures, but finally got them to sit still for a little bit. I just got some quick shots and now I'm ready to let them go. But yeah, look at how pretty this guy is. Ribbon snakes really are so cool, mainly because, I don't know, I just like their patterns and all, and the fact that they're kind of tricky to find here in Tennessee makes them just such an amazing snake to find here. And even though they're common throughout the range, you know, they're still just such a treat to see. Alright, time to do the little release clip. They're going this way, so I'm just gonna leave them be here. Huh, I'm actually surprised they didn't go into that hole. I thought they were gonna go in there, but they'll find somewhere else to go. Right there is, you know, hibernaculums and all of that stuff, so maybe they'll finish basking and then hide for tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm sort of gonna tank hard again. So yeah, let's just leave them be. Alright, I'm almost back to my car, so I think it is time for me to wrap it up. It was nice this past couple of days being so warm, and actually being able to see snakes, you know, in late February is something that doesn't happen super often, and it just happened to land in the 2 days that I had off, which is really nice. So but yeah, I hope you all enjoyed these first snakes of the year, and I hope you all have a fantastic day. You'll take care. Bye bye. Okay, I called it just a little earlier. There's a black racer basking there. I think this is the first alive black racer that I see here. I thought they were a king snake for a second from far away. That's crazy. I genuinely had never seen a black racer here, even though they're common in other sites. Just I had never seen one here for some reason. That is cool. I'll try to see how close can I get before these guys take off, or before this guy takes off. That's a nice find, actually. Well, this guy's cooperating like really well for a black racer. I guess they're just basking and just chilling, so this guy has definitely seen better days. Very muddy at shedding could definitely benefit this little guy. But that's really cool. I rarely ever see racers, especially like this. I always just see like a ghost and then they dip in like 2 seconds. So I'll just leave them be. I'm obviously not gonna handle them just because they're basking here, and they're not moving too, so they're being super cooperative. So I'll leave them be. But that's just an awesome way to wrap up the video. Do you know how I found this guy? Like, I was walking and I just, off of the corner of my eye, looked to the side, and this thing looked like a wheel, and I was like, nah, that... let me just go back and check, and no, yeah, it was a snake. That's pretty sick. But yeah, awesome black racer to finish up the day, and but yeah, that's just an awesome way to wrap up the day. That's all that I wanted to say. You all take care again, and bye bye. I'll see you all next time.